Well, it's certainly been cold the past few days, nothing compared to the Northeast and Midwest, but we're hot-blooded here, so it can be tough. If you're looking for a getaway, celebrity travel expert Francesca Page is here with some ideas. Good morning, Francesca.
Good morning to you.
Pleasure to see you. So I think there's a hint about what we'll be talking about there behind you, but what would you say is the top destination for 2018?
Well, Florida is a pretty strong one, and particularly right now, it's what Floridians call bragging season, because while a lot of us are experiencing those cooler temperatures, Florida is still getting that warm weather, warm waters, and a ton of indoor and outdoor activities to choose from.
Right, and so we're talking about those, beautiful temperatures. What are the average temperatures on some of the beaches there?
Well, you're going to see around the 60s and the 70s next week. I believe it's going to be up there, and I myself am going to be visiting, so I'm looking forward to the sunshine and the warm weather and water, to be honest.
I would be too. And so when families visit, what can they expect in places like Fort Myers and Sanibel?
Well, those are really great areas, not just because they have these beautiful, gorgeous beaches. There's a ton of activities that you can do with your family, particularly if you're looking to sort of switch off. Tons of things to do, from paddleboarding to fishing to just eating some of the incredible food there. And of course, there's shelling along the beaches as well there. Crystal River, where you can actually swim with manatees, the only place in North America where you can do that. So really great option if you're looking to spend some time with your family, maybe disconnect a little bit from the conventional and experience that warmer weather and beautiful, beautiful beaches.
Right, so those are some ideas for the beaches, but what about away from the water? I'm sure there's a lot people can do too.
There's a ton. One in particular is to eat your way around the state. You're going to find some great seafood, great restaurants. And then, of course, you've got things like the theme parks in Orlando. Going down the coast, you can go down to the Everglades, hop on an airboat, go see some alligators and crocodiles. And there's just no end to the amount of things you really can do within Florida. But I would particularly recommend going to visitflorida.com, because on there you're going to find a couple of really useful tools. One is the Florida Attraction Finder, which lets you virtually experience some of those attractions, as well as a Florida Beach Finder, so you can personalize or help to find the personal beach that you want to go to, depending on your needs and wants.
Nice. So you mentioned, some sea animals, but there's even more that people can see. What other types of wildlife can they interact with?
Well, I myself am a huge sea turtle fan, but you've got, there's sea turtle conservancies, you've got tons of bird watching, if that's your sort of thing. And again, fishing, another really big thing to do down there. So there's a lot to choose from.
So you say visit the website, visit Florida. You say you can plan your vacation on there. What other resources can people get on that website?
You can also find out actually a calendar of some of the events going on in Florida. Like I said, there's a ton of things going on. In particular, the end of February, you've got spring training, so you can go watch a game. I mean, it's good to just have an idea of what's going on within the state and then plan your trip accordingly.
Well, I think certainly people knew that Florida was beautiful already, and there's really so much to do there. It's such a great state, but this helps them get a little better taste of what they can expect. And that website is an indispensable resource if people want to get more details. So, Francesca, thanks for all the great information, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And stay right where you are. We'll be right back.